understand how the stone got moved. But they were also so steeped in the fear of being persecuted themselves that they didn't want to be there for very long. So they returned home to where they were hiding out. And I remained. And I remember that I was crying, and I could not understand where this body could be. It just didn't make any sense to me. And I remember somebody coming. I felt a slight breeze come here, and I remember somebody saying to me, "Why are you crying? What are you looking for?" And I remember that I turned, but I couldn't see anything because the sun was coming through. I couldn't really see it. It's like I knew that there was a presence there, but I couldn't see it. All I could see was the sun, and and he said something, and then I recognized his voice, and I reached for him. I stood up and I reached for him. And he said to me, don't touch me, because I have not yet gone to the Father, gone to the other side yet. I haven't fully gone into my spirit, if you will. Okay? And it wasn't that, I know there's been a lot of interpretation to that being said. It wasn't that stay away from me. It was that I haven't fully gone into my spirit yet. I haven't fully enveloped my spirit. Okay? And he said to me, "Don't be sad, for we knew that this was coming. We knew that this was going to happen. We knew that he was going to be going to the higher power. We weren't aware of how this would happen, per se, but we knew, and we had been preparing for this to happen. It was just more brutal than what we anticipated, or what I anticipated anyway. And so we chatted for a while, and it was amazing because I could feel his energy, and that same comforting spirit was still there. And I returned to share with Peter and the other disciples. More disciples had come in the meantime. They had heard that the rock had been moved from the tomb, and they were all in there quite concerned and afraid that they were going to be found. And they were discussing what to do, and they were fighting. They were fighting and arguing about how to proceed. And when I entered in there, the vibration was very low. It was very low. And I came in with a very high vibration, which was a little disturbing to them, to say the least. And I shared with them what I had heard and experienced and saw. And you know, you have to understand that back then, women weren't highly valued, shall we say. And I had always seen things and heard things and been able to feel things. So the fact that I went in and shared this with them, you know, brought up a lot of questions for them. Okay? And because I was also a woman and I had experienced this, it was a, shall we say, somewhat of a problem. And I shared with them what he had said to me and what he had asked everyone to do, which was to go and share the message. And they got very angry. Some of them got very angry, I should say. Two in particular got very angry, which wasn't a surprise. They always did. Didn't really want to accept it, what I shared with them, and questioned me and questioned all the others that were there if this was the truth and why this would be shared with a woman, and if they were really to listen to me. And many of them had a very difficult time understanding and accepting that, which was frustrating to me. But I was used to that. But it was frustrating. It was extremely frustrating. One of the things that I most admired about Jesus was that he always gave me a space. He always gave me a space. He always I guess I want to use the word for you guys, credit. He never talked down to me or any woman. He never degraded any woman. He never saw any woman as not his equal.